Good morning students. In this video session, I am going to explain the first program, that is implementation to compute the GCD of two numbers. Okay. So, what is GCD? Greatest common divisors. So, you have to take two numbers and you have to find the divisors, and from that you have to take the common divisors. Is it correct? Okay. All of you know about the GCD? Okay, here I will explain with two numbers. For example, if you take the number 14, what's the divisors? You can able to divide 14 with 2, right? With the remainder 0. Then 7 2s are 14. Then 14 1s are 14. So these are the divisors. Similarly, for 12, 2 6 are 12. Then 3 4s are 12, as well as 4 3s are 12. Okay. Similarly, 6 2s are, then 12 1s are. So these are the factors. For these two numbers, which one is the common? 2 is the common. That is only the greatest also. You have to take the greatest common divisor. So the common divisor is 2. As this alone is the common divisor, we consider this is the greatest. So now we can see how to execute this logic in your program. Okay. So first, how many numbers requires? 2 numbers, right? So here I am going to use a recursion concept, that is a function concept. What is recursion? Function that call itself again and again, function that calls the same function again and again, we say it is a recursion. Okay. So here I am going to use a function concept. Before explaining the program, I want to give some explanation. See here, def, if, else, these are orange color in letters, right? Orange color words. So this orange color denotes the keywords. If you are using any keywords in your program, it will be displayed in orange letter, so that you can identify you are doing correct. For example, if I am doing any mistakes here, okay, instead of else, I am doing ELS, the color will be changed. Similarly, instead of return, the color will be changed. Similarly, the strings, all the strings will be displayed in the green color. For example, if I remove the quotes, it will be changed to black color. Anything comes with the double quotes is considered as a string, right? Similarly, all the predefined functions, see your print, then input of, these are comes under the pink color, right? So this denotes, see, if you did any mistakes there, the color will be changed, so that you can easily identify by seeing the color itself, you can able to identify what are the color denotes function, what are the color denotes the keywords and the strings. Okay. Now I will explain the program. Okay. So your program is started from here or here? Your program starts here. Your program starts here. How you are saying your program starts here? This is the function concept. Your function, this is the function program and this is the main program. Before the function call executes, your function definition should not be executed. How you identify a function definition and function call? See, def. Def is a keyword used to denote the function definition. So this is the line function definition. The same function name which occur in your main program, see here in your main program, the same function name and the number of parameters and the arguments must be same. So we can say it is a function call. So your starting position is here. Okay, enter the values. How many inputs required? 2 inputs. For example, your n1 is 14 and your n2 is 12. These are the two numbers required. Okay. Then I want to find the GCD, right? So I want to call this function. At first I want two numbers to find the greatest common divisors. So I get 2 inputs. How to get the inputs? Input function. Input function is used to get the input from the user. If you want to get any input, what we have to do? We have to use a input function. But whatever inputs you are getting from the input function is considered as a string. It's not a number, it is considered as a string. So for converting, we need this int function. That's what int input of. Similarly, you are getting the input for this n2 also. Input is used to get the input, then int is used to convert the input to integer. Now x is a variable, and GCD, what is this GCD? It's a function call. So function call, okay, GCD is a function call used to call the function. So once this GCD got execute, it will execute this function, it will call the function definition. Directly it will call the definition. That means the control from here is given to here. So at that time the n1 value is mapped to x and the n2 value is mapped to this y. What is n1 value? That is 14. 14 is mapped to x and n2 12 is mapped to y. So here the x value is now 14 comma y value is equal to 12. Okay, so the condition is whenever the y value is 0, you have to return the x. Your x value is the greatest common divisor. Okay, so you are checking a condition. What is this if? If is used to checking a condition whether it is true or false. Okay, so if u equal to 0, y equal to 0, what's the value of y? 12. 12 equal to 0, whether the condition is true? No, the condition is false. So it won't execute this line. Directly it will come to the else part. If the if condition is true, it will return x. If the if condition is false, it will return else. So now your interpreter is in the else part. So here return, I told you recursion, right? What is recursion? Function that calls itself again and again. See, GCD, again it is GCD. So it is a function call. So this function call will execute again, calls again and again. This function calls the function definition again and again. That's what we say, it is a recursion. Now what's the y value? 12. 12 equal to 0. Whether the condition is true? No. There will comes the else part. So GCD of, now what's the y value? 12 comma, so x, what's the x value? 14 divided by 12. This percentage symbol denotes modulus, remainder. So 14 divided by 12 means you will get the remainder 2. Now this y value is mapped to x. Now what's the x value now? Now the x value is 12 and what's the y value? This value is mapped to y. The y value is 2. Again y equal to 0. 2 equal to 0, that means condition false. It will comes to the else part. Now what's the y value? Y value is 2. Okay, now the y value is 2. What is the x value? 12. 12 divided by 2. Okay, you will get the remainder 0. Now again this 2 is passed for x and the 0 is passed for this y. Now check the condition, y equal to 0, return x. The condition is true, so it will return x. What the return will do means, it will return back to the function call. What's the function call here? So the x value is 2, right? 2 is passed to this x value. So I am printing the answer. Now I will execute and show you the outputs. Okay, so just save the program, then go to run and run module F5. Okay, so you have to remove these values, run. It will ask two values, just give two values, 14, 12, your GCD value is 2. Okay, your greatest common divisor value is 2. I hope you understand this program, students. Okay.